Mrs. Sawyers again with our McDuff stories. Now, there are 4 McDuff stories. 1, 2, 3, 4, to go along with our 4 seasons of the year. We had spring and summer and fall, and then comes the winter one. This is the one we're going to look at today. We'll look inside for some clues as to the season of the year. One big clue is a Santa hat, isn't it? What time of the year does Santa Claus comes? He comes in December, which is in the winter time. So that's a big clue about this one. But before we do that, we're going to do our poem like we do at story time at school. We'll do a poem first, and then we'll read the book. You guys ready? Now, bears don't have 10 little fingers. They have paws. So you can just watch us do this, okay? All right. Put your 10 fingers up. I've got 10 little fingers, and they all belong to me. Point to yourself. I've got 10 little fingers, and they all belong to me. I can make them do things. Would you like to see? I can shut them up tight. I can open them up wide. I can put them together. I can make them hide. I can make them jump high. I can make them jump low. Or I can fold them together quietly and hold them just so. I hope you can hold them just so while we read the story. All right, so this is McDuff. It's called McDuff's New Friend. Oh, and he's got a kerchief that has candy canes and Christmas trees on it. Rosemary Wells is the author. She wrote the words. Susan Jeffers is the illustrator. She made the pictures. And in the beginning here, there's the pictures of McDuff, and this time there's a red background. I like that, don't you? Okay, now, take a look at the picture. Well, first of all, do you think it's daytime or nighttime? Looks pretty light out. I think it's the daytime. But whoa, there's no question about the season of the year in this picture, is there? Yeah, the leaves have fallen off the trees, and it must be very cold or it wouldn't be snowing. It looks pretty though, doesn't it? Yeah. Yes. All right, let's see what happens to McDuff in the winter. It was Christmas Eve. That's the night before Christmas. Lucy and Fred and McDuff scanned the snowy skies for a glimpse of Santa Claus's sleigh. Santa might not make it through this storm, said Fred. They put out a thermos of cocoa and shortbread sugar snaps for Santa when he came down the chimney, but nothing came down except the howling winter wind. Lucy walked McDuff in the snowy garden. Fred gave the baby a bottle. The baby is full, said Fred. McDuff is empty, said Lucy. They fell asleep to the snowing and blowing of the snowstorm. Ooh, pretty Christmas lights they have, isn't it? Suddenly, something thumped in the night. McDuff looked out the window with his ears in the radar position. Woof, said McDuff. Lucy woke up. No sleigh bells jingled. Fred woke up. Nobody was swooping down the chimney. McDuff woofed at the door to go out. The snow is over your head. You need a dog tunnel, said Fred. Well, it must be a lot of snow if it's bigger than McDuff. Fred dug McDuff a snow tunnel. McDuff went to the end of Fred's tunnel, but the thump was gone. He couldn't hear it anymore. He came in all wet and snowy. Lucy fell asleep. Fred fell asleep. Soon McDuff heard tapping far away in the night. Woof, said McDuff. It must be Santa this time, said Fred. Do you see Santa? I don't see him. Let's see. But the stockings were empty, and no one had eaten the shortbread sugar snaps. McDuff scratched at the door to go out. Not again, McDuff, said Lucy. Fred had to dig a fresh tunnel. McDuff went to the end. The tapping was gone. McDuff, your sweater is soaking, and my galoshes have holes in them, said Fred. His galoshes are a kind of boot, and now with holes, his feet are getting cold and wet. No more woofs in the night, McDuff. They all went to bed again. McDuff was very good and quiet. Then he heard a squeak and said, woof. McDuff, Fred said, I am not digging any more dog tunnels. You will have to go out by yourself. McDuff disappeared in a world of snow. Where is he? Said Lucy. Oh, I wish I had binoculars. I guess it's hard to see. Fred put on his wet galoshes with the holes and followed McDuff's tunnel straight to the garage. Oh, my goodness. Holy Toledo, said Fred. I'm stuck, said Santa. Where is your snow shovel? I've got it, said Fred. I've been digging dog tunnels. Holy Toledo, said Santa. Look at that. Somehow he got stuck there. Santa and Fred and McDuff dug the sleigh out of the snowdrift. Oh, look, and some of the toys fell on the ground. And the reindeer don't know what to do either. Lucy had hot soup and sandwiches waiting for them when they came in. Look, there's Santa. It's almost Christmas morning, said Santa. Forgive me if I eat and run. Look, Lucy is even feeding the reindeer. Boy, that's quite a big treat they're having, isn't it? Yeah. Looks like McDuff would like to have some too, huh? In Fred's stockings were new galoshes. In Lucy's stockings was a pair of binoculars. In the baby's stocking was a pink and blue hippopotamus. McDuff's present was a new friend. A new friend. Huh. Let's see. It says the North Pole Animal Shelter on that box. Oh my goodness, look at that. Yeah. I don't really tell you who she is. It's just that it's a new friend. She drank 3 egg cups of milk in a row, and then she settled against McDuff's warm side, and everyone slept until Christmas afternoon. Can you see his new friend? Yes, it's a black cat. I wonder what they'll call the cat. Maybe you could think of a good name for McDuff's new friend. Think about it. Let me know if you think of a good name for that black cat. Yeah. Now, this is the last book we're reading about the McDuff in the 4 seasons. I think it might be fun if you could think of what your favorite season is. Think of what your favorite season is. And then draw a picture of something that would happen in that season. You don't have to draw McDuff. You can make up your own picture. You can draw yourself or your family or just a tree during the season that you like the best. Or you could even make a picture of each of the seasons. Remember, we have 4 of them. Spring, summer, fall, and winter. I hope you enjoyed the McDuff stories. And the Bears and I will be back to see you again soon. Bye.